Hello, wonderful people. It's your boy Welcome to my podcast channel, 60minstv. Fact of the fact. And with me today, I have, am I going to call him a guest? Yeah, probably a guest. Let me say my name. He's an artist. He should introduce himself.
You know what time it is. It's Young Willa in the video. I'm happy to be in this podcast tonight.
Yeah, that's what's
up.
That's what's up. So guys, in case you don't know, Young Willa is an artist, very good and well talented. So today he's going to be with me to have a review on Aramide's new album. It's sweet. Yeah, big shout out to Aramide. In case you don't know, Aramide just dropped a new album, a new project, which is really out of heaven. Bittersweet. That's Aramide's new project, and it's extraordinary awesome. But before we get into the business of the day, let's go for a real short musical break and commercial break. We'll be right back. So, like I told you before, we're going to be doing something different today because we're having an album review of Aramide. Yeah, this is it. This is what is up. Bittersweet. So, I actually took my time to listen to this album, and the fact is that this is a very awesome project, one of its kind.
Yeah, I agree.
So what do you feel about this album?
Well, I feel like she actually took her time to put in a lot of work in making the album, because I felt like she actually reviewed her sound and she tried to make something different, but also passing a message across to the people that listen to her music. So I think it's a very great work.
You know what I love about this album is this, yeah? Bittersweet. Okay, let me take it from track 1.
Okay.
Which is Bittersweet, produced by Sizzle Pro. This particular track 1, sounds more like revelation of experience, the sweet and the bitter side of what you must have gone through as woman, human, and as an artist.
Yeah.
You know, I listened to this, and what I found more interesting about this particular track is that Aramide made, with this song, she made past experience sound or look like something you can go through, enjoy the memories, don't think about it too much, because at the end of the day, you scale through. So don't let it weigh you down.
Yes, I think you have a point in that, because if you go back to review the song, she was saying something like fame is bittersweet, so I feel like, yes, there's this sour taste to fame, and there's this sweet flavor to fame too.
To fame, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
You're right.
You know, it like, when I was listening to this particular track, the track 1 of this awesome album, Bittersweet, and I felt I was like in her shoes when she was singing about the hard times. And what I love about the album remains the fact that it wasn't actually sounding like she was singing about the hard times, but at the same time singing about the hard times, the disappointment and all other stuffs, but all the same, there was this way she made it so comfortable and gave hope.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a thing for me.
Yeah.
That's a thing for me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a thing for me. And we're gonna go straight to the part 2. The track 2, Down For You. Down For You is awesome. Down For You is extraordinary track that makes you want to be committed to a woman, to your partner. Don't let me say to a woman. initially. Down for You, Down for You is another track that I feel anyone out there that is literally still having wrong mindset, not being sure you want to get things real, get things done with your partner, and also I feel Down for You is one track you should listen to over and over because it passes a very awesome message. This is literally for the love gods out there that are still contemplating. Yeah, that's that on Down for You. Yes, one of my favorites that featured Peruzzi. And Down for You was also produced by Type A and Sizzle Pro. Sizzle Pro, big shout out to Sizzle Pro. Yeah, very awesome guy, so talented. He went all out on this album. Yeah, so I'm gonna do the review one after the other before we get into the old question and perspective of my view on Aramide and the craft and stuff. So yeah, we have track 3, which is Yawomi, that features Peruzzi. Yeah, I remember, I was actually at the listening party for this awesome project, and when she explained the process in which they were able to get Peruzzi, initially she said she would have loved Mayoko. She actually want Mayoko to be on the track, while some other people said it's gonna be much better if she can have a rapper on the track, but she said no, she can hear more of Mayoko. But at the end of the day, she spoke to Osage. Big shout out to Osage. She spoke to Osage, and Osage said, okay, they should do Peruzzi. And at the end of the day, Peruzzi made justice. So I jotted some things down that I observed about this track, which is very funny to me. Yawowa is applicable to all the ladies out there. Okay, so let me tell you what Yawowa track is all about. You know those girls that always, like, let me use Aramide's words in quotes. She said, you know all those girls, Jackie, you know what they call Jackie?
Yeah.
Jackie is pursuant to the like work. So she said something about Jackie, and I can really relate to this particular track because a girl tends to be committed to a guy, and she's always at the house every weekend.
Yeah.
She sabi cook rice. She sabi pound yam. She sabi.
They do everything to please the guy.
Bobby, you understand? And Yawowa, but it's so sad that the friends, they knows who the real Yawo is. You understand? So Aramide,
and they're gonna call him our wife.
Our wife. You know how
Hmm.
many girls wey don scam with our wife? Wey be say future husband go don go.
Don't go.
The painful part na if then they call you our wife, one day make your husband just look you. When the boyfriend look you finish, when you serve am for me, you say, omo, the man wey go marry you go too happy. I don't give you hints with that too. You understand? That's
I
always
swear,
tell
one
people.
lie.
To all the girls out there, avoid to see finish because I already have a message for you guys. Those of you girls that will leave your parent house every weekend, you go and sit down with one boyfriend, be forming our wife, you'll be cooking, doing everything, whereas the boyfriend has gotten someone that is actually serious with, but you being the Cinderella that you are, Ogbesheru, Olojoko Sile Okunrin, so you're on your own. So Aramide and Peruzzi came together to shed light on this reality. For me, this is a win because I have actually been looking for an artist that is going to treat this topic, and I am happy Aramide did this. And I can imagine the video, how dramatic the video is going to be. A situation whereby Peruzzi had to come out to defend it, while Aramide was the akroko that was trying to tell the babe omo ijarai. No be you gonna be the main chick, you understand? So it's a very nice track where the whole Aramide being the antagonizer and Peruzzi advocating and all those things. Yawowa is a very awesome track. I remember the first time we listened to it together, you said something.
It's a very, very, very amazing work. I really enjoyed the work. But I also noticed that on this track, Aramide, she knew how to pass her emotions over.
Yeah.
knew. Like she was very, very enlightening on what she felt inside, and I felt that her penning down was actually based on experience.
Yeah,
I felt
pen game.
I felt like some things that she wrote down, her lyrics and stuff was based on experience, and that's the quality of a very great artist. So I think she's good to go. The work is amazing.
Track number 4, My Law, produced by TUC. Let me just say talk. My Law is just too awesome. Oh my God. You don't want to mess with this track. My Law is, I don't know, but My Law reminds me of all my ex-girlfriends.
You don't break your heart.
Apparently. They feel like they broke my heart.
I mean, you break their heart.
But these arts,
That's too good.
I traded it for 50 megabytes. So that I can browse.
That's too good.
Yeah, but on a more serious note, My Law is one of my best tracks. See, the fact is that I love all the tracks on this project. I didn't see this project coming, but I want people to listen to My Law. Yeah, I can't really say much about it because if I start going into details, it could be like I the hype this album, but I'm not going to do that. Number 5 is Forever. Ha! What I understand about this Forever is this. Forever can actually help you stick to your partner when they are at their worst. When you're at the verge of giving up on your partner and you're alone. I feel like Forever is that track that is going to help you bring back memories of, okay, fine, this person at Dangbana Shoko. But at the same time, let me remember the good times. Let me remember that time she was just walking or just walking, he start acting all goofy and brightening up my day. You understand?
Yeah.
This actually makes My Law stand out. So that is that on that. And My Law was also produced by, everything here was produced by Sizzle Pro. So I'm gonna give a big shout out to all the instrumentalists on this project. The track 1 and 2, the guitar was played by Preach Zagi. Track 3 and 5 was played by Femi Leye. Track 4, Aboduri Opeyemi. And big shout out to the executive producer of this project, Aramide Ali and Malcolm King David. A&R, my own Moya Shori Shumade, yeah. And Osage, yeah. Wow, that's interesting. Osage is also part of the A&R. Photographer Larry Ayoride, art director Jackson Fabura, yeah. Apparently, I know almost everyone that came together to do this project. So that's that on the review. Now let's talk about Aramide.
Okay, like if we are to compare and contrast her last album to this one, which would you say is better?
Okay, the thing is this. Suitcase is one of the greatest albums that we will forever have in this industry. The kids of then are now beginning to appreciate it. And when they grow, and when someone like me grow, that's the kind of song that I would love to play while my kids and my grandchildren are around. Suitcase was like the Aramide that the industry needed then. She had to do something for the industry. So Suitcase had flavor of everything for any mature and, in quotes, good music listener needed.
Okay.
You know, on that project, she had something you can dance to. She had something to address the society. She had something to address the jobless people in the society. That's when she had Bosse. Her name is Bosse, and she had the dance thing when she did with the one she did with Efumilowo with Coca and South Sultan, which she had the original version of that particular track with Sadauda. You understand? And she still had one other song with Adekunle Gold. You know, Suitcase was everything. You understand? I think Suitcase was like maybe 7 or 8 tracks project, which was awesome. But Bittersweet is something else entirely. I have never imagined myself, or I have never imagined Aramide working with Peruzzi. I didn't see that coming.
Why do you feel
because
Aramide
Aramide is not for everybody.
Based on the kind of music she makes.
You understand? You need to understand music and good music before you can step into a world. Aramide on her own is a world entirely on her own. Aramide be like Party on her own. You understand? She be like, you know, as we get PDP and all those people. Aramide be like Party on her own. You guys go meet her, say, Mama, I want to join your party. She's here. Forget the ones that probably use their sexuality to sell their project and all those things. Aramide blew my mind with this project. So I am not really going to do comparison. Rather, I would say Aramide just kept stepping up again. Suitcase remained one of my favorite albums. Bittersweet. Okay, just let me say, Bittersweet is the continuation of Suitcase. It'd be like, thank you very much.
Why would you say something like that?
Because this album is awesome. And the first album is also awesome. See, this is like you talking about Wandy Cole. You can't get rid of any of Wandy Cole's projects. It's impossible. You can't say you like one first Wandy Cole's project and you don't like the second one. So, 10-10.
Okay.
Suitcase. Bittersweet.
Okay.
10-10.
Okay. Now, but we all know Aramide is an outstanding performer and musician. But if you're actually going to compare Aramide's music to Asha's music, which would you say is the best, or which would you say is better?
Big shout out to Asha. I respect her craft so much. She's a musician.
Yeah.
Asha and Aramide, vocal wise, string wise, they're on same level. But acceptance wise, Asha is there, Aramide is also there. They've got their own audience as well. You understand? These are two awesome musicians. Don't let me call them artists. Musicians that I won't rate both of them. Rather, I will love both of them because I won't die. If I give Aramide 10, I give Asha 10. I won't die. So I am not going to be stupid to say Aramide is better than Asha or Asha is better than Aramide. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
But if you're talking about the fan base aspect of it and all, yeah, maybe Asha is there than her.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you need to understand that Aramide is part of Grammy committee. So no be beans before Grammy go check you, process you, come say okay, this one sabi. You understand?
Yeah,
so
big
shout out to both of them. These are two great, wonderful women that are doing us proud.
Okay, but you don't listen to Asha album, right?
Yeah, now I'm a diehard Asha fan. We see this guy.
Now myself, I don't listen to Bittersweet. So like, if you go compare the two albums now, like, which would you say is better?
Okay, so I'm going to because most of you young cats out there always make these mistakes a lot. Sometimes when you try to do comparison of artists, you need to listen to the project first. Are they addressing same topics? That is when you now start the comparison. You don't just bring Whiskey that talks about people that wants to dance and now bring Pasuma that is talking about people that they are bad government or anything. You understand? So these are two different things. Okay. This Bittersweet of a project, Aramide made some statement regarding how she poured all her emotions and experience on this project. So can you now see what makes it different? Asha might not be going through what Aramide went through while she was recording this project. So you don't expect both of them to address same topic, and at the end of the day you now say, Asha's project is better than Aramide's project, which the real truth is that both of them didn't even address same issues.
Okay, fine. They don't address same issues. They didn't address the same issue. But based on the elements on Asha's album and the elements on Aramide's album, which can you say is better? Like compare them, contrast.
Both of
like
them.
both of them are good.
The both.
Yeah.
So now, let me make you understand something about what makes Aramide's music different. Because most times I try to tell people whenever they talk to me about artists, and I tell them, what does your artist, your fave, I think that's the word they use on social media, your fave. So I always ask them, what does your fave stands for? Because that's the question we're going to ask 20 years after they're no more singing. What do they stand for? Burna Boy definitely stands for more like activist and entertainer. Davido stands for more like a woman person, lover boy. Whiskey, woman person, at the same time, nigga just want to flex. What does Aramide stands for? Aramide stands for that thing that makes you feel like love shouldn't be something you should kill people over. Love shouldn't be something you should let your partner suffer over. Love shouldn't be something that because he's dating you should now go and check the say and all those kind of stuff. Aramide makes love, relationship appealing. When you listen to her song, you want to fall in love. She makes you understand what relationship is about. When Aramide sings, she sings from her heart. If you listen to Aramide a lot, you'll understand the concept of relationship. You'll understand that when you claim to love someone, you're not supposed to say, if you don't buy me iPhone 12. Okay, now let me take it back to why so serious. Aramide made one night stand a thing that you should have, but have it with your sense. Now you jam me, you buy me iPhone 6, you won't come with the baby. You don't forget say, na club me and you jam, me and you we drink, we do shit, you understand? You won't come dey catch emotions, you no go calm down, chill first. Forget say me and you knack, but just chill. No come dey baby me, dey police me up and down. You understand? Yeah. Some people don't know this thing, but if you listen to that song, you understand the concept of when you meet a girl one night. Aramide explained how one night stand works and the process. There was a place she now said, "Ogbeni, take it back. I think you better take it back, chill or whatsoever." Like, guy, take a chill pill. You understand? If it's gonna work out, it's gonna work out. What I'm saying is this: when an artist is making music, you need to be able to make music for people to understand and apply whatsoever you're saying into their daily activities. Because when you come out and say, I can't date you because you're Aramide, do you know that Aramide is one of those artists that will say, I can't date you because you don't have money, and you won't find it offensive. Because the way she's going to
talk
but oh my son, she go talk in a way that you understand that nobody say this girl no fit date me, but what she talk makes sense. Say how she go date me when we say I know say I no fit take care of her. She no go cheat on me when we say she ask me for 10K, I no even fit give her 2K, and she go cheat on me. You understand? No be say person go tell you say person na your boyfriend no fit marry her. You understand? So that's what makes her Aramide is. Oh God, I don't want to go into this talk. so these are things most of all these young cats should understand. So that is that on 60 Minutes TV Fact of the Fact album review Aramide. It's available worldwide. Go to any digital music platform, stream, download, iTunes, Spotify, AudioMac. Stream and download. You can walk into your record stores, grab a copy. This is it. So big shout out to Aramide. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, 60 Minutes TV Entertainment News. click on the subscribe button down there, and make sure you subscribe to my podcast channel as well, Anchor FM, 60 Minutes TV, Fact of Your Fact. Till we meet again, where we'll be addressing all sort of issues, album reviews, music, trending topics, just name it. Upcoming artists that wants to know how to go about their craft, things they need to do. Then don't just make sure you subscribe and follow us. We are 60 Minutes TV Entertainment. We are 60 Minutes TV and News. That's on Instagram. And subscribe to this channel so that you can have more on how to go about your craft, your music craft, your promotion, how to do your budget when you're trying to release your project and all those things. Yeah. Don't forget, I'm still your favorite boy, Jayola Tessie, Oni of Lagos. Gotcha. And
I am Young Wheeler, real Young Wheeler.
signing out. Peace.